Good morning, guys. How are you? I just used my Starbucks cup from the other day to get some water in me this morning before we have to go to the gym. And I know I didn't say this, but I went to the gym yesterday morning, and I'm going again today because my trainer is, my trainer was out sick on Monday, or not sick, but she was out on Monday, and so I went yesterday and today, so Wednesday and today. And I asked her if my mom could come in and help me with like getting the equipment and getting whatever, and she said yes. So we will be going more days out of the week. We just have to let go of one of my therapies, and not my mental therapy, but my physical therapy. Plus, I'm not really getting anything out of it. I don't really like the therapist, and the reason why I went back was to get more stable after my hospitalization, and I believe I've reached that point, so I don't really need it anymore. Plus, my therapist that I usually see has been out sick. Well, not sick, but like she's been out with family issues, and she's been texting me to check up on me and stuff. But anyway, so we won't be doing that anymore. I don't know. So it is what it is. But I don't know. Anyway, it's just hard when you're I'm the type of person that is so used to having like one person that it's like hard for me to change, you know? So, yeah. And I don't really like change because I like to have like a plan of like what's gonna happen, you know what I mean? So, I mean, you can't plan for everything in life, obviously, but you know, whatever. But we're having some crazy wind right now. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but we're having some crazy wind right now. It's scary out there, huh? So we're having some crazy wind because we had a bad rainstorm yesterday, and now there's wind. And my aunt doesn't have power at her house, so I don't know what's happening with that. But my grandma's okay. She's okay because obviously if she didn't have power, we'd move her because that's not safe. Yeah. But, although I don't know if we can, like, I don't know if you're allowed to, because, like, the hospice nurses know that address. They don't know any of ours. I'd have to ask my mom. I think I'm gonna. Because, like, for the winter, if it gets too snowy down there, we can move her up here. I don't know. Can we do that? Are we allowed to? But I just finished having some eggs for breakfast. And then I'm gonna go to the gym. And then I realized that I have horse therapy today, which I might be stopping that too because the horse hasn't been really engaged with me. And I didn't realize that it was just gonna be another therapy session with a horse just standing there. I thought the horse was gonna be more active and involved in it, you know, like petting and like a dog, you know, kind of thing. Like petting and grooming and stuff. But I tried to groom him last week and he ignored me. Which I don't think it's technically ignoring. I just think he's being stubborn. But like it's still not like the best feeling. But anyway, whatever. But I don't know. I think he's just being stubborn, and like she was saying how I have to get used to like being by myself, and that's what he's trying to teach me. But if I was gonna be by myself, I wouldn't be going there for help, you know? I don't know. It's just my opinion. But anyway, that's my day, and we're going to it. And then we're gonna get tea, because there's a Starbucks right there. And then we are going to just do what we need to do. Hi guys, so I promise I've done things today. I really have. I got out my planner and I wrote some stuff down for like the end of the year. I already need to start looking into next year because I have like 2 weddings next year. One that I'm actually in, and then one that I'm actually in, and then one that I'm just attending. But it's hard for me to look back at this planner like in the beginning of the year, because I used to write down like how I was feeling, and like I had so many appointments, and like I used to write down like my rest days in here. I used to write down like when I showered and stuff, and you know, I just used to like, you know, I used to write down stuff like that. So, but I'm just praying and hoping and manifesting that 2019 will be better for me. Sully, stop it. Mom's taking Hope for a walk, and then you're gonna go for a walk. Hope has been doing way, way, way better walking on the leash, and we've been practicing walking on the leash every day with me, you know, just rolling along in this chair. And I've decided that I think I'm going to move her heel, because for a long time I was moving her heel on the right side of my body, but she walks better on, like, she seems more comfortable. How can I say this? Like, she automatically went to the left, and she was confused when I asked her to go to the right, and I asked my mom about it, and I was like, well, you know, when I let her walk on the left side, she did way better. She followed the treat, and she did whatever. And she goes, oh, that's because she walks on my left side. And I was like, oh, okay. And even in the power chair, like, you know, now that I have the hands-free leash, like, I think that it'll be easier for her to walk on the left side. And if I feel her getting too close to the wheel or getting too close to the joystick or whatever, I mean, she's not that tall, but, you know, if that ever happens, we could just work on boundaries and stuff like that. But once I get her used to walking with me, in this chair, I'm going to move to the power chair, so it's a process. But yeah. But I've also been praying about the idea of sending her away to like a board and train kind of facility so they could finish up her training for me. Because there are just a few things that I want to train her to do that I'm not really sure that I'm equipped to train her to do. I mean, I know that I can train her to do everything eventually. I'm just talking about like timeline wise. I think they would be a little bit faster and a little bit more equipped to train her. So I've been praying about that, and we've been talking about it as a family, and my mom is down for it as long as I pay for it. So my mom is happy with it as long as like I pay for it. So I'm not really sure like the price of like what it would be, number one, and then I'm not really sure like where I would send her away. You know, like obviously I'd have to pack her food and stuff like that, but then I'm also kind of worried like if that would affect our bond at all. But I don't think it would, because her and I have been together literally every day other than for like I think a week was. Oh, I know. Yeah, like a week has been the longest time since we've been apart. Because we were apart for my sister's wedding. That was a weekend. That was a Friday through Sunday. Then I got sick, and that was 5 consecutive days in the hospital. But then I came home and I wasn't really able to train her or take care of her for about a month. But I still saw her every day. I still gave her treats every day. But I just wasn't able to do certain things. And then we went to Myrtle Beach, and that was a week away from her. So I think but I think it's fine. Like, I think it would be worse if it was like a brand new dog and like, I didn't spend time with her. But literally, this dog wakes me up every single morning. She tucks me in at night, and I tuck her in at night, and you know, it's fine. So that's what we're working on doing. So that's one of my goals for like the new year. Even if it's like a 2 or 3 week stay somewhere, I have to look into places and I have to look into cost. It's so hot in here. I don't know why it gets so hot in the evening. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I should say that my mom fully, before anyone crosses me, because people have crossed me in the past, I should say that my mom fully supports my decisions to make her a service dog and fully supports what I'm doing, but she just wants me to pay for it because I have a habit of shopping and I have a habit of buying things that I don't need. So she just wants me to have the financial responsibility to pay for it. Which I have a good bit saved right now, but I just need to figure out cost so I could figure that out. So, yeah.